Hello there! It's been about a million years since I got on this little camera and did a little vlog, and I'm about to be at the end of my Inktober series. For the entire month of October, I dedicated almost all of my free time to drawing every single day and posting it on all my platforms and shit. I'm getting to the end of that, and I just wanted to document the last week of Inktober and start up my weekly vlogs again. I'm a tattoo artist and illustrator, and I really like sharing the behind the scenes of everything that I got going on in a given week, right? Right now, I'm at a coffee shop. I've been working really hard. I answered all my emails, updated my available calendar. I got started on a post because I'm gonna be opening up my illustration commissions. I've never done commissions before, but I thought for the holidays, it would be really cute if I did pictures of people or people and their pets or like their loved ones, you know? I think for Christmas that might be like a freaking vibe. I'm feeling very motivated. It's probably because of all the caffeine I just consumed. Look forward to weekly tattoo related vlogs. I love doing this. This is like one of my favorite things. I wanted to wait until after Inktober because that took all of my energy. That super gorge coffee shop I was just at closes at 4 p.m. But I have a lot more work things that I want to get done, so I'm just driving to a different coffee shop very close by that I know is open till 7. If I'm still doing all this shit by 7, I'm fucked. I'm back at the crib. I have a sweet potato in the air fryer. That's gonna be baller in like 40 minutes. And every single time I get home, I get really cold for no reason. I'm gonna change into some pajamas. And I really need to draw for my Inktober prompt today. I have a little setup that I really want to refresh before the end of October. We are on day 27, so there's literally only like 4 days left, but I really want to put up some Halloween lights. I got some little skeletons and stuff, so as we approach Halloween, I thought it would be cute if it got a little more spooky. And the prompt for today is onion, and I'm gonna do like a weird monstrous onion with like entrails coming down. Should be cool, we'll see. Now I'm gonna start recording me cleaning this up. Skeleton friends, because I don't have enough already. This skeleton friend, but he needs a small army of skeletons with him. I love that. Spider web left over here, so we could put it somewhere else, I guess. If that's the vibe.
You're gonna use the brain?
I'm gonna use the brain. They're pretty freaking tasty. Alright, today has come to a cool end here. I got my prompt done for today. It was onion, and here is what we cooked up. A little TV boy. I thought this was really fun. I really liked picking out like all the pinks for the inner part. I just kept imagining an onion with a mouth, and I was super excited to do it in color. I've made like an onion with a mouth before, but not with color. This is really fun. That's how I'm ending my night. I'm about to sit in bed, edit, and post, and all that. I'm currently watching It. I've never seen it. It's quite spooky. I'm gonna finish that and then just go the fuck to bed. So I will see you guys tomorrow. This is so fun. This is the first day that I'm back to vlogging, and it's done. So that's a really interesting feeling. Very excited to see you Tuesday. We got some tattoos. I will talk to you tomorrow. Good morning. Today is Tuesday. I am on my way to Franklin. That's where I tattoo. It's about a 30-minute drive, and I'm planning on posting up at a coffee shop again. I've been going through a weird phase where I don't feel like I can get anything done at my studio at home. I just want to be out around people. I've just noticed that when I go to coffee shops, especially, you know, caffeine, great, it really helps me focus. And going to a coffee shop, just the atmosphere, the fact that there's some fun conversations to listen in on, sometimes it's just like the vibe, the atmosphere is so productive. I start feeling really productive. So I'm gonna go to this coffee shop called Coffee House 5. I'm kind of tired. Oh god. Today I'll have 2 tattoos, and they're pieces that are from my flash. So I'm not drawing those, but I will show you guys the stencil process and whatever I feel comfortable sharing actually inside of the coffee shop. I wish I was better at filming in public, but I really just feel so awkward about it still. God. Okay. I'll see you guys in the coffee shop. So I got to the coffee shop and I was chilling and I realized that I forgot my iPad, so I have to scurry on home. So I'm gonna drive 30 minutes to home and grab my freaking iPad, because I definitely need that to do the best work that I possibly can. I thought about just trying to make my stencils on my phone or something like that, but I think I need to go home. I'm going home. I'm gonna grab my iPad and come back. At the coffee shop, since I didn't have my iPad, I just did the work stuff that doesn't require that. So I did my planner, I read and journaled, and I have a theme for today. I've been struggling a lot with showing up as my full self in groups of people, especially in groups of people that I don't know super well. I have a hard time showing up as my most authentic self, and there are a couple reasons for that. I am someone who I would say is very peaceful. I'm very happy with my life. I'm very happy with my job, and a lot of people are not happy or content in life. And for a long time, being in big groups of people that I don't know their mentality on life, I don't know their mentality on work, I always have a hard time talking about myself and my life and my job, because I'm super concerned. For some reason, I'm always super concerned with them thinking that, you know, like, oh, look at her, who does she think she is, kind of shit. The craziest thing about that is genuinely that I don't even think the people that I surround myself with fucking care about shit like that, or at least they shouldn't. And if they do, I shouldn't have them around me, because that is actually the truth of my life. As I've been entering social groups a lot heavier, like this weekend I'm gonna be at a Halloween party. I am not a partier. I'm a little stay-at-home hermiter. I'm a little stay-at-home and do my little arts and crafts kind of guy. So when I go to these parties and I don't really know everybody, and you know, they don't know me or what I do or what I'm about, I am a very open person. So me being myself is typically me sharing lots of little things about myself, and like being open and vulnerable and honest, and kind of like, I'm good at talking about embarrassing parts of my life. I don't mind talking about that shit because it's not that deep to me. Do you want to hear about what I think happens after we die? Like, I have a tendency to talk about like really intense, deep subjects. I just am really not afraid to get super real. And I think that this weekend will be a super fun opportunity. I just kept writing in my journal, like, be bold, do not be afraid to be who you are. I shouldn't give a fuck what anybody thinks of me. And in fact, a party where I don't know anybody, there's no stakes, because I could never see these people again. There's no reason for me to feel nervous. I should show up as my most authentic self and just fucking see what happens. I should just be able to talk and stand up for what I believe in and not give a fuck what anyone thinks of what I have to say. I wrote, I am a niche individual. It is not realistic for everyone to like me. It is okay if I go to that party and the only person that likes me is my boyfriend. That is okay. Who gives a shit, dude? And honestly, you know, sometimes I'm like, well, what if I embarrass him? Who gives a shit? That's his problem. He decided to bring me along with him. It has nothing to do with him. It's my life, my life. It's about me, okay? So I'll keep you guys updated. So next week, I'll hopefully have done that. I just keep writing it in my like journal and my planner so I don't forget to be thinking about that when I go there on Saturday, because I just want to not give a fuck and be really silly in myself. I'm just a goofy grape. I love being honest and kind of embarrassing. You ready for me? Yeah, let's go. If you feel like you need to break it all or stop for any reason, you let me know. I don't mind. Okay. Here we go. Oh hey guys, it's nighttime now. I did 2 fucking sick ass pieces today. I'm so glad I decided to start vlogging this week. I kind of like forgot how sick nasty this week is gonna be, but I did one little heart from my flash. It looks like it's getting stretched. I love that piece. And I also did this fucking mutated corn. I've had this piece in my flash for about 3 years now. It was like one of the first flash sheets I ever made. That was watercolor. I had a couple digital before that, but I'm so hyped on how that turned out. In particular, I really took my time with the gradients, and I felt like it didn't even take that long. I was out of there by 5:30. We didn't start till like 3:30, so this was only a 2.5 hour piece for me. Usually it takes a lot longer, but everything was just flowing. The client and I were yip-yapping. I think that always really helps my creative process and stuff. Seriously, such a good day. Very proud of the pieces that I created today. It just felt so easy. I kind of like zoned way the fuck in on getting my space clean. It was like weirdly dirty, and I just cannot draw when I am in a dirty space. That's just me. So I got like everything all clean. I vacuumed a little bit, and now I'm about to sit down and draw today's Inktober prompt, which is skeletal. I wanted to draw a raccoon. I just imagined like maybe there could be part of its body missing, like the stomach area, and you could like see the ribs, and maybe there could be like plants growing out of it. That's a motif that I really admire, that I've seen a lot in other art. So I think I want to do that. I don't think I've ever drawn a raccoon. I'm gonna be so real with you. And I was just thinking about how cute they are. In my head I was like, I kind of want to draw either a raccoon or a possum. And I've drawn a possum before, but never drawn a raccoon. How fucking wild is that? I feel like I'm the critter king, and I have never drawn a raccoon. Hello, gang. I'm already about to get out the door. It is so late. Today I don't have any tattoo appointments, but I do want to go to a coffee shop because When I say I cannot get work done at home, I am so serious. This is the piece that I got done last night though. I stayed up way too fucking late to finish this, but I do think it was worth it. I just started going and I was like, fuck, dude, this is gonna be like way more detailed than I have time for. But I really made it work because, I mean, look at him. Look at this guy. I'm so happy with it. And I'm excited to see what I create today. So I got to the coffee shop and like I said, they're randomly closed a lot. They're super poppin' and they have like a lot of corporate events and things. It's the cutest one in Indy, I swear to God. So it makes sense to me that it's always being booked out for these cool events. So proud of them. I had like a really weird feeling. I like talking about women's health and like hormones and stuff because it can really make my day or my week or my month so different depending on what part of my cycle I'm in, right? I got a shit ton of like crazy ass little cramps last night, which tells me that it's very close to my cycle starting. That means if you've been doing any research on this shit like I have, that means that's my luteal phase.
You should be a raging bitch to everyone you love. I know you're having a really good day, but like what if we just made it really bad? Eat all the contents of your pantry. Aw, you want to go to the gym? That's cute. You lost all of your strength and all of your muscle. Your cheekbones and your jawline are gone. Everyone is mad at you and everybody hates you. What if we cry? We're pregnant. I have an exciting surprise for you, babe. In about 10 days, you are going to get your period.
All morning, I have been struggling really hard with being distracted, which is pretty unlike me. I've been waking up feeling so energized and excited to get to work the last like couple weeks. And I had a whole day planned because today is my day off. I was fully like, okay, I'm gonna go to a coffee shop and do everything that I normally do. I'm gonna work a bunch. I'm gonna get some videos edited. Maybe I'll have some backlog for my Instagram and TikTok. And that happening just now put me in a little bit of a mood. I just thought to myself like, fuck, dude, I am tired. I'm so tired. I don't think I can do that. Like, I'm feeling really freaking worn out. And I have been staying up really late to get these Inktober prompts done and stuff. And when it gets to this time, I'm also pretty emotional. I don't usually cry at all unless it's the week before my period. And then I like all of a sudden get so sensitive to everything all the time. So right now I'm like kind of feeling like I'm about to cry. Low energy, kind of just feeling like I can't get anything done, like I'm wasting my day. And I caught myself in this spiral, and I am going to gently remind myself that it's okay. I'm gonna break the pattern of feeling guilty because I can't control what my body is up to. I made myself a really good breakfast to give myself some good energy and it didn't work, so I cared for my body. And I think it's time to care for my brain today. I think it's time to care for my brain. I'm gonna go back home and I'm just gonna hang out with my dog. I might clean up my house a little bit, give my brain a lot of time to settle. I think I'm gonna light a really nice candle. I don't think I'm gonna have anything playing. I think I just need to go. It's really hard for me to do that. Okay, I struggle with always having something on. I usually always have music or a podcast on while I'm doing things, and I can tell that I deeply need rest in my day right now. So when I go home, I did sleep in a lot, so I don't feel like I need to go back to sleep, but I'm gonna go home and I'm just gonna organize my space because that makes me feel really good. And I'm just gonna hang out It's not the day that I wanted for myself, but this is a very random day where I don't have anything on my calendar for tattooing. That never usually happens on a Wednesday. I just had this free day, and for some reason I didn't feel the need to fill it up. Like, I actually just posted that my October schedule was full. Usually I'll be like a lot more aggressive about trying to get spots filled, but I just, for some reason, I was like, no, I think I'll need that day. And now I know why. Now I understand why I thought to myself, no, I'll need that day. I was really looking out for me, I guess. I am home. I'm literally just gonna chill for probably the rest of the day until I maybe get the energy to do my Inktober prompt. I don't know, but lazy day, dude. I don't know why a lazy day is so much harder for me to accept into my life than like a really good productive one, but I am deserving of both. So this shouldn't be that hard, and I'm kind of glad that I'm able to go through this with you. Good morning! I'm looking some type of freaking way. Today is Thursday, and I had a cancellation. And I'm honestly, dude, I have never been happier because I haven't done my dishes in a couple days. I haven't done my laundry in a couple days. I think the universe is looking out for me on this one. I'm gonna be really happy at home today until around 3. I will have to go in for my second appointment of the day. That's so good. So I'll make a little bit of money and then be able to do my chores. That's just so awesome. I love that. Last night's prompt was lesson for Inktober, and this is what I made. Cutesy little guy. I think it's very cute. It's like a wizard manual or something, you know, something very magical, mystical. Oh, dude. I'm so excited. I really have never been so excited for a reschedule. It was a cancellation, it was a reschedule, so they'll reach back out to me when they want to reschedule, which is so chill. They're sick, and I don't want to get sick, you know? Keep that to yourself. I do not mind. I do not mind rescheduling. I went to the grocery store yesterday, got a bunch of stuff for fucking beef stew. I'm about to start my period, so iron is something that I've heard does really good things for your body when you're about to start, if you're somebody who experiences a lot of cramps. I just let my body guide me here because a lot of the time before I'm about to start my period, I don't even feel like working out, but I really had a lot of crazy energy and I was lifting super heavy this day. I was just listening to my body and my body said, work out, bitch, so I did. This was the only video I got of my costume, but me and my BF dressed up as wizards. A client of mine asked for this Inktober drawing on Halloween, and I thought that was so fucking cute. She's someone who only gets black and gray on her, and I never mind changing a piece to black and gray from color. I did that for her. Good morning! Today is the day after Halloween. I did end up going out and having a really good time. I hope you guys had a good time. Maybe passing out candy or just sitting inside and enjoying spooky movies or something. I don't know. It ended up being a really awesome fun night. Right now I'm gonna make some breakfast. I kind of am craving like a McGriddle situation, so I'm gonna make some waffles and then we're gonna make them into sandwiches. I'll show you those, I guess. I don't know. I have an appointment later in the day to around 4 p.m. so I'll bring you guys along for that as well. I still need to design for it and I'll go set up for it and stuff. And I have a really exciting announcement at the end of this video. I think I'm gonna put in something really fucking cool is gonna happen in the next couple weeks, and I think it would be really fun to share it with you guys first because I'm really excited and I need a place to dump it. I don't want to post about it yet until it happens, but I think it would be really fun because I'm... My good friend Michaela asked for a portrait of her dog, but with 6 glowing purple eyes. Dude, I fucking love Michaela.